In the previous lecture, we saw how to calculate UIs and VJs for occupied cells. Is there any doubt, girls, in your mind? For you, it is not compulsory to write down all these equations. Okay? To write down all these equations. It is sufficient if you write Cij equal to Ui plus Vj and directly you find the values here. You can write the values here. Okay? It is not necessary that you have to write these equations. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes, yes.
Now see. Now for unoccupied cells, first which one is the which is the first unoccupied cell? Tell me the location of the cell.
Second column.
First row, second column. That means D12, right? Right?
Yes.
So
Yeah.
D, what will be the formula? C12 minus U1 plus V2. Okay? C12 minus U1 plus V2. So what is C12? It is 2 minus, in the bracket, U1 is minus 1 plus V2 is 3. So that is equal to 2 minus 2. That is 0. Is that okay? Have you understood it?
Yes.
Hmm.
Yes.
Now see, if you go on writing like this, now there are totally 12 cells here, out of which 6 are occupied, so remaining 6 are unoccupied. So you will have to write another 6 equations like this, but I prefer to do mechanically, to do these calculations mechanically. What you have to do, you have to consider the Cij, right? Okay, and subtract the addition of the corresponding Ui and Vj. So this belongs to which row? This, can you see my cursor?
First row.
First row. First row में कौन सा variable है? U1. So go to U1, that is minus 1. Go to the column below here, the value is 3. Add them. 3 minus 1. What is the answer? What is 3 minus 1? 2. And subtract this addition from the cost. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes, ma'am.
So what is the answer here? It is 0. Now next unoccupied cell is first row, fourth column. So again go to the corresponding variables. Minus 1 plus 1. Can you see V4 is 1? U1 is minus 1. Add them. What is the answer? Minus 1 plus 1? 0.
0.
And subtract it from this 4. So 4 minus 0 is 4. Okay, now tell me this one. Tell me this answer. क्या करोगे आप? You will go to the row 0 value and column is 2. 2 plus 0. Come on, girls.
1.
2 plus 0, 2, and 3 minus 2, it is 1. The answer is 1.
3.
What 3? Vipashini.
Ma'am, the next answer.
Next answer will be, now this is 2 minus 1 is 1. So 4 minus 1 is 3. Next,
4.
4. And the next,
9.
9. Have you understood this, girls?
Yes, ma'am.
And if you cannot calculate like this in the table itself, you will have to write down all these equations. But I always prefer this one, okay? But you should specify these two formulae. These are very important. Examiner must understand that you know the formula of Cij and Dij you have to write this for occupied cells and for unoccupied cells. ये बहुत जरूरी है आपका लिखना. And in the table itself, you can draw the. Now I am just copying this page. Okay. Now I am here and I am erasing this part. Now what you observe here, tell me. Is there any Dij negative?
No.
No. So you should write that observation. All Dijs are greater or equal 0, right? With D12 equal to 0. This implies the solution under test is an optimal solution, but there is an alternate solution. So how to find alternate solution? Alternate solution का मतलब क्या है? You will get different allocations, but the total TP cost is same. Here we did not write the TP cost. What is the TP cost here? Can anyone tell me quickly? What is the TP cost of with these allocations? 20 into 120 plus 10 into 110 plus 20 into 3. Occupied red वाले जो allocations है 60 plus 40.
180, ma'am.
180. Okay. Okay. It is 180. Okay. So no Dij is negative. That means you cannot reduce this cost 180. But what you can do is you can have a different set of solution. So some other cell will become occupied. Some cells may become unoccupied. Some cells will become unoccupied. Okay. So are you ready to find out the alternate solution?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So see what we have to do. See, it may happen that this is the scene that you are getting all positive and some 0, or you are getting at least one Dij less than 0. And in that case, where Dijs are negative, you choose the most negative Dij value. In case there are no negative values, but there is a 0 value and all other are positive, select that 0 value. So where this 0 is there, can you see 0 value in 1, 2 cell?
Yes, ma'am.
So put a plus sign here. Put a plus sign. Do you understand me? Now I want to form a loop. So how I am supposed to traverse? I'm supposed to traverse through 90 degrees and through 180 degrees. So I can go here, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So एक ही unoccupied cell होगी हमारे loop में and the remaining cells will be occupied. Then I can travel through 90 degrees. So I will consider this. Then I can travel again through 180 degrees. And again I will travel through 90 degrees. Is that okay? Have you understood this loop technique?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
हाँ. तो अभी मैंने क्या किया है, where the Dij value is 0, I have put a plus sign there. Then that means if here I am putting some units, I have to take out the units somewhere here. So the cells which are there in the loop, we are going to adjust the units in only those cells. The cells which are not in the loop, their allocations will remain as they are. ये 3 जो है लोग, ये वैसे के वैसे रहेंगे. Do you understand it? So अगर यहाँ पे मैं कुछ units डालती हूँ,
This is for the alternate solution, no?
this is for everything. even though any Dij is less than 0, you have to start from that less than 0 cell, Bipashini, and do the same thing what I'm doing right now. Put plus sign for that cell where Dij is most negative, okay? And around that, you have to find out odd number of occupied cells to form a loop. Okay, so here very easily I can locate the loop. Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Bashini, your doubt is clear or not?
Yes, ma'am.
हाँ, so यहाँ पे प्लस आ गया, यहाँ पे माइनस आ गया, यहाँ पे वापस क्या आएगा? प्लस, and this is minus. If you can't see this, I will just change the color. Can you see it now? Or should I make it yellow? Yellow करूँ क्या इसे मैं? So that you can locate it easily. Let me do it yellow. So this is plus, minus, plus. Yellow is not very good, but still you can differentiate between the colors, among the colors. Yeah. So how many units are to be adjusted now? What we had written in the algorithm, that choose minimum from the cells which have negative signs. Okay, choose the minimum number of units from the cells where there is negative sign. So आपको यहाँ पे negative sign दिखाई दे रहा है ये? Can you see this?
Yes, ma'am.
So what is minimum of? Minimum of आपको क्या ढूंढना है? 10, 20. How many units are put there? In the cell 1, 3, there are 10 units, and in the cell 2, 2, there are 20 units put. आपको मिनिमम किसका ढूंढना है? नंबर ऑफ यूनिट्स का, कॉस्ट का नहीं. डू यू अंडरस्टैंड दिस?
Yes, ma'am.
You are
Yes,
going to
ma'am.
adjust number of units. So
Yes,
minimum
ma'am.
of 10 and 20 is equal to 10. Okay.
10.
So what I will do? I will put plus 10 units here so that this cell will become occupied, and I will take out all 10 units from this cell. So this cell will become unoccupied. Here I will put 10 again, and here I will take 10 units. Okay. Have you written this? What I have written in blue? So that here itself I can
Yes,
show
ma'am.
changes. हाँ,
Yes, ma'am.
मैं यहीं पे आपको चेंजेस दिखाती हूँ ताकि आपको वो समझ में आ जाए. Okay, so now again make a new table. Okay, so the costs are 1, 2, 1, 4. Then 3, 3, 2, 1. And 4, 2, 5, 9. So the cells which are not in the loop, I am writing their allocations as they are previously. यह cells आपको दिखाई दे रहे हैं 1, 1, then 3, 2 and 2, 4. तो ये allocations मैं ऐसे के ऐसे लिख रही हूँ. There is no change because these cells are not in the loop. Now tell me what should I write in the cell 1, 2? I am writing 10 here, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So supply was 30 का here. यहाँ पे 50 का था. यहाँ पे 20 का था. Okay. So you cannot go beyond the supply. And you cannot give extra units also, more than required units. So here the demand is 20. Demand, and these are supply units. This is 40, this is 30, and this is 10. Total is 100. Okay. So if I am putting 20 units are here, and if I am putting 10 units, I cannot go beyond 30 units. So this will become unoccupied now. Do you understand it? Do you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
हाँ.
Yes, ma'am.
So if I am
Yes.
taking 10 units from this cell, from this destination 3, then उस destination की requirement पूरी नहीं होगी. तो यहाँ पे मैं plus 10 units डाल रही हूँ. Already कितने units हैं? Cell number 2,3 में how many units are there? 20. 20. So 20 plus 10, 30.
30.
Is that okay? Plus sign है यहाँ पे देखो, plus sign. प्लस प्लस माइनस माइनस, जहां पे प्लस प्लस है वहां पे 10 यूनिट्स बढ़ा दो एंड जहां पे माइनस है वहां से 10 यूनिट्स कम कर दो. सो व्हाट विल हैपन विद दिस सेल नाउ? 2,2
10.
10 units. So again your supply and demand quantities are retained as they were. So this is 50, this is 20, so this is 100, this is 20, this is 40, 30 and 10. Is that okay?
Yes, ma'am.
And now we will calculate the transportation cost. Okay. Here the transportation cost was 180. Now here let us see what is the transportation cost. 20 plus 20 plus 30, sorry, plus 60 plus 40 plus 10 ये रह गया था मेरा. So 40 plus 30, 70 plus 60 is 130. 130 plus 50 is 180. Do you understand it? Have you understood it, girls?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
So what we say, the TP has an alternate solution. Alternate solution means the final TP cost would be same. The value of the objective function is same, but you get a different set of variables. And please remember, you have to write down allocations, you have to write down the TP cost while finding IBFS and while finding the optimal solution also. Okay, जैसे कि यहाँ पे आपको लिखना है x11 is 20, x12 is 12 नहीं है यहाँ पे, x13 is 10, x21 नहीं है, x22 is 20, x23 is 20, x24 is 10, x32 is 20. And here also you have to write down x11 is 20, x12 is 10, x22 is 10, x23 is 30, x24 is 10 and x32 is 20. Okay, if you write this completely, you will get the full marks. Okay, so now let us have one problem. Find the IBFS using LCEM and hence optimize it using. Let us use okay, LCEM से करते हैं. Yes. Find an IBFS using LCEM and hence optimize it using MODI. Okay. So first,
Ma'am, can you show the previous page, ma'am? Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Yes, so it's a 4 cross 3 matrix. Now number of sources are 4. Okay, 4 cross 3. Its supply is 5, 8, 7, 14. And demand 7, 9, 16. So usually I told you, if you find initial basic feasible solution by VAM, usually that IBFS itself is optimal solution. Okay. So the values are 2, 7, 4, 3, 3, 1, 5, 4, 7, 1, 6, 2. Yes, can we do it quickly, girls? Tell me the first allocation. Which cell? Least cost. Which is the least cost? Come on, be quick.
1.
1. And that corresponds to second.
IBFS, ma'am, the TP is not balanced.
Why TP is not?
Supply is 34 and demand is 32.
No, it is 34.
Yes, ma'am. The demand comes 32.
Yes, it is 18. It is not 16, it is 18. Please make the correction. Now it is balanced.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So the first allocation you can make here in cell 2, 3 or cell 3, 1, 4, 1 also 1 is there. Okay. So there is a tie in the least costs, but they belong to different row and column. So one by one you can choose them randomly. Okay. So here 2, 3, what is the requirement? 2, 3, what is the requirement?
18.
18. Okay. And supply is available of 8 only. So I can give only 8 units, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So what happens? This 8 is gone and here still 10 more units are required. Okay, so we can forget about this. Okay. Yes. Next, can you tell me? Big girls.
1.
1. So here I am putting 7 units or 7 are required and supply is 14. So still there are 7 units available, but the demand is satisfied, fulfilled, and therefore no more demand at this destination. Next list cost
2.
2.
Last.
So 10 are required, but only 7 we can put. Okay, so still here 3 more units are required. So source is gone, right? The supply at this source is exhausted. Next least cost,
4.
4.
there is a tie again, but they belong to different row and column. So you can select them one by one randomly. So suppose I select this one first. The demand is of 3 units and 5 units are available. So 2 are left. So this is how the demand at this destination is fulfilled. Is that okay? Next, this 4 again, you can give
4.
7 units. So all 7 are given. No more supply. Supply is exhausted, but you are left with requirement of 2 units. And 2 units are required and 2 units are available. Okay. So you can give these 2 units here. So this is my IBFS. So order of TP matrix or a table is what? 4 cross 3. We get how many allocations? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
We got 6.
6, that is equal to 4 plus 3 minus 1 allocations. And can you form any loop using these occupied cells?
No, ma'am.
So they are at independent positions. So we can combine the two conditions like this. We get exactly 6 allocations at independent positions. Therefore, this IBFS is non-degenerate. Is that okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So what is our next step? Now I will write a fresh new table. There are so many cancellations and so it doesn't look good. Let us write the table once again only with the allocations. Okay, let me go on the next page. By the time you write a new table, and don't write supply and demand quantities, those are not required. Okay, supply and demand are not required. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so this is sufficient. So 2, 7, and 4. I'm sorry. Three, 3, 1, 5, 4, 7, 1, 6, and 2. So what are the allocations? Can you tell me, girls, quickly? Allocations batao.
Ma'am, at first row, second column 2,
Hmm.
third column 3, in second row, third column 8, in third row, second column 7, in last row, first column 7.
7.
No, in last row, yes, ma'am, there 7, and then in the last row, last column 7.
Okay. Right. So let us calculate UIs and VJs quickly. Okay. So this is U1, U2, U3, U4, V1, V2, V3. So for occupied cells, which row or column has maximum number of allocations? First row has 2, second, fourth row.
V3.
For row P3.
V3, ma'am. First column.
Yes, yes. So I can make that equal to 0. I can make that equal to 0. So go to the cell, go to the row where there is allocation now. अभी U1 का आंसर ढूंढ सकते हो आप. U1 plus V3 is equal to 4. Do you understand it? U1 plus V3. देखो U1 plus V3 is equal to 4. So what should be the value of U1?
4.
4.
4.
समझ में आ रहा है ना? बाकियों के समझ में आ रहा है क्या? It's very easy, girls. Go to the corresponding row and column. Okay. Then now V3 plus U2 is equal to 1. So U2 is 1. U4 is 2. Are you
1,
getting
ma'am.
it?
U2 is 1.
Why U2 is 1? U2 is 1. I thought U4. U2 is 1, U4 is 2. Now use these numbers to find out U3. First, you will have to find out V2, I guess. V2 आपको ढूंढना पड़ेगा. देखो
3 आता है मैम.
3. Yes, V2 plus U1, 3 plus 4, 7. Then next,
And then 1.
U3 is
3 plus 1, 4. 1. 3 plus 1, 4.
about V1.
And then it's minus 1.
V1 is minus 1.
Minus 1.
Now let us calculate DIJs. DIJs for unoccupied cells.
Ma'am, V2 should be 4, no?
No. Vipashini, look at the first row. First row, second column देखो. First row, second column. Huh? What is the cost here?
Okay. Yes,
7.
ma'am. Yes.
4 plus something is 7. Yes. हाँ बताओ. 1 row, 1 cell is unoccupied. So आपको करना क्या है? Go to first row, go to first column. Add them. Add them. So what is 4 minus 1?
3.
Ma'am, minus 1 is the answer.
4 minus 1 is 3. And you have to subtract that from 2. 2 minus 3 is minus 1.
Ma'am, 3.
Next.
3 minus 1 minus
1 minus 1 is 0, so that is 3. Next. Vipashini, are you getting it? All of you are getting it. Now for this value, 2 cell, go to second row, second column. Add them. 1 plus 3, 4. So this is again minus 1. 3 minus 4. Then this and this. 1 minus 1, 0. 5 minus 0 is 5. Then 1 and 0. 0. 1 plus 0 is 1. And 7 minus 1 is 6. Then 2 plus 3, 5. 6 minus 5 is 1. Have you understood it?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, there are 2 DIJs. So, DIJs are less than 0. Implies this solution is not optimal. Okay. Now, D11 is minus 1 and D22 is also minus 1. So you can choose any one randomly so that the loop is formed. loop should be formed. Okay. So tell me which cell I should go for.
2, 2,
D22.
2, 2.
D22. Okay. D22 if I choose. So what I will do, I will form a loop like this. I can form a loop like this also. हाँ, let me just tell you कि अगर मैं D11 choose करती हूँ तो ये प्लस होगा. Then I can skip this cell. Okay. I can skip this cell. I can go here. I can skip this cell. I can go here. And this is my loop. Do you understand? So this cell, this cell, this cell, and this cell are there in my loop. Do you understand it? You can skip the
Yes, ma'am.
in between cells. Okay. And otherwise, if you choose D22, it is very easy to find the loop. Okay. आपने अगर D22 करना चाहा तो आपको लूप बहुत आसानी से मिल रहा है. So sometimes you may not get very easily this loop kind thing. Okay, so you have to use this particular technique कि आप बीच वाले जो है वो आप skip कर सकते हो. So right now if you want to make this plus, so I am drawing the loop. Okay, this is my loop. Correct? So here I am putting plus sign, then this will become minus, this will become plus, this will become minus. So what happened, the cost is 7, which is very large as compared to 3, which is unoccupied cell. है ना? Per unit 4 रुपये बढ़ रहे हैं. Isn't it? But because of the LCEM, we
Yes,
couldn't
ma'am.
consider that. So here we can reduce units. So what you have to do next? Adjust the units from the negatively signed cells. So negatively signed cells का number क्या है? Find minimum of 2 and 8. That is 2. So adjust. How many units you are going to adjust? 2.
2 units.
2 units you are going to adjust. So from this cell, can you see my cursor? Can you see my cursor?
Yes, ma'am.
So from this cell, we will take out 2 units. So here we will put 2 units. So यहाँ पे ये बनेगा unoccupied cell. This will become, this will have 3 plus 2, 5 units. When I put 5 units here, I have to take out 2 units from here. So this will become 6. And this will become an occupied cell with 2 units. So
Ma'am, your screen is hanged actually.
can you see it now? Okay, so you please do the needful now. Okay, complete this problem. This is your homework and get the next solution. I'm not saying optimal. Get the next solution and check whether it is optimal or not. Okay,